Alright, welcome to the Overwatch 2 Elimination Tournament, 3v3 Elimination Tournament. We have a bracket of 3 teams, and one team has a bye because we only have 3 teams. So here goes the first match.
Also, my name is Brad. I'll be co-casting
Arriving at
for the
Eagle
event.
Point and top prepare
Here,
for
looking at
battle.
elimination. Once you're down, you
Select
are
your
out.
hero.
Maybe seeing a lot of Mercy play today for the Resurrection. I hear that is pretty meta here when it comes to elimination, but we may see some creativity come from these players.
Ready for 3.
Wow, looking at Lucio, Hanzo, and Alyssa versus Widow, Bridget, and is that Ana?
Ana, yep.
Ana.
And I'm Darren, by the way. I forgot to introduce myself. Alright, here we go. Action's underway.
Oh yeah! Move
Picking
it!
up the speed with Lucio.
Yeah, she's healing way.
Boost, getting right back into healing since they are. Looks like the enemy Ana is trying to get some poke on the Alyssa as well as the Widow. I'm curious to see how the double sniper one Bridget will work when people typically want to be close by Bridget for all of her buffs. Absolutely wrecked by Hanzo and the Ripper here. Getting some healing was not enough to keep them alive. Bridget trying to hook people in, also getting executed here. Looks like the 2 extra ranges in 1 tank was not enough to get this working out here.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
But yeah, we're putting in a little bit of a retcon here as to how we want the cottons to be looking like in order to make sure we have some order. Looking 1-0 blue side with Marquef, Wings, and Aqua.
Ready for 3, 2,
Oh, we're running Roadhog versus Roadhog here. I haven't seen anything on the map yet that would lead to an environmental elimination for the Roadhog, so it looks like it is just going to be a pretty standard front-to-back from both teams, with the extra healing from the Soldier 76 might be enough to keep the Roadhog alive. Catches out the Moira, instantly kills them. That is going to be huge. That's both a source of healing and damage for the blue team. But now it's just Hanzo and Roadhog looking to hopefully get a lucky kill on maybe the Zenyatta. It would be a little bit hard to kill the Soldier 76 just by virtue of just 1v1 in here. Now it's over for the blue team potentially, unless if Hanzo can isolate the squishies and try and keep the Roadhog away from the fight. They are currently through the corridors, looking at some poke against the Zenyatta.
Okay. So, yeah. The big difference maker there was the Boss 22 landing, I think, 3 hooks.
Select
That round, all on enemy players.
Did the Roadhog get all 3 kills?
I don't think he got all 3 final blows, but he definitely took part in the elimination.
Yeah, he got the Moira right at the beginning and the Hanzo at the very end. It looks like it was a 2v1 against the blue Roadhog.
2, 1, fight.
Looking at Zarya to switch it up here. Looks like blue squad is actually staying together this time pretty well.
Thought process here with the Zarya, if he's playing it smartly, to actually bubble target a friendly defense to protect them from the Roadhog.
Hanzo managed to take out the Tracer. It looks like the red team is going to have some trouble getting some damage output here, because the Zenyatta does not like to be way up front, and the only way they're actually going to get a kill is the Hanzo is being really aggressive here, almost died to the hook. That almost equalized.
2v1 on the Roadhog.
Sorry, it still has a full shield up after taking but he was already still too low.
Out of resources.
2 to 1. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We're looking at Team 1 up 2-1.
Were these going to be best of 3s or best of 5s?
Actually to 6, I believe.
Oh,
Just to 6 rounds.
Oh, understood, understood.
Ready for
But we're just
3,
doing a single
2, 1. Fight.
single match
point.
per bracket per round.
So, looking at the same comp from blue side again.
Red's
They did
switching
shift
it
up for a much tankier comp on the red side. Their DPS also actually still with the 76. I'm really interested to see how well this goes here. The double shielding, that's huge actually.
His problem we're gonna find will be finding a way up to the high ground where blue team is currently positioned, so they have an advantage.
Oh, against the wall. Still not enough to show us huge on this area. Still in stun. Looks like 76 is down. It is down as well. Zarya.
Another 1v2 for the boss.
Let's see if the Reinhardt can 1v2 it here with a pretty high damage output healer.
He doesn't have the self heal this time on Roadhog.
They do know where he is. The shield does click the wall. Not able to get them against the wall.
Oh, it was to 3.
Play of the game.
So I said single match before, but it is going to be a best of 3. And each match is 3 rounds, or first to 3 rounds. First to 4 rounds. Oh no!
So are we putting the same teams up against each other again, or in order to? Good information. Just need to set up the lobby again. It looks like we have a couple of people still in here.
My bad, my bad.
For being able to play in the subsequent rounds, is that something we want to?
You
add
can
into it?
change it to lockout for this one.
All right, changing it to lockout for this one, like you guys suggested. That should make it even more entertaining since we'll see a huge variety of stuff. Oh, okay, cool stuff. What were your favorite picks at that round? Would you like to? Oh, do you play Overwatch? Me neither. I haven't touched it since November of. Well, no, that's Apex November of last year. I haven't touched Overwatch since I think like 2017.
The Roadhog was doing damage though.
Yeah, the Roadhog picks were really aggressive and fun to see.
All right, going into this second map of this best of 3. The formerly blue team, who is now red team because I mixed the teams up, is up one map to 0. So here we go.
Now entering the Black Forest. Prepare for battle. Select
Looking
your
at Black
hero.
Forest, that's a pretty big, wide open space. You may see more snipers here, especially with the vantage points and windows and second floors.
Some of the fighting will take place in this little room here, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens
Ready
here.
for 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Advancing upward.
Seeing Orisa, Kiriko, and Endo. I think the Endo
Let me balance you out.
set up that way. Where are you trying to get?
That's not a fight the Orisa wants to take. Orisa
To 0.
does have a couple survivability cooldowns, but the
Prepare
Zarya
for
beast
battle.
can basically
Select
shoot
your
through
hero.
all of those cooldowns.
I imagine Kiriko doesn't have like that much healing either compared
she
to
doesn't-
something like Mercy.
Correct. She doesn't heal. She doesn't have a ton of healing per second. Her big thing is her
Ready for
ability. She
3,
has a
2,
protection Suzu,
one.
which acts as an immortality.
See, that would have been a really nice combo to see that come out along with a stolen Zarya ult and then the Orisa spinning to win. But yeah, they didn't play safe enough for her to try and just get to that point where they can use it.
Got red team coming out on 2 tanks. We'll just have to allow. Soldier on the blue team taken down first. And the wrecking ball on the red team maybe fell off the map. Interested to see what happens next.
Almost managed with
0
6.
to 2. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Try to get those rules going. Alright.
Ready for 3, 2,
Baptiste.
1. Fight. Match point.
Looks like is Ashe DPS?
Enemy contact.
Because I think that's a hero DPS, right?
It is, yeah.
Baptiste with the resurrection. Despite potential. That road already have health. Roadhog just missing those bucks.
Roadhog could be a favorable matchup actually if the Roadhog can land the hook, because the red team has basically all the characters.
That is. Gets the cast in. I don't know if we should listen to the cast.
30 seconds remaining.
Not quite that.
Enemy eliminated.
Not to mention the Baptiste has full health again.
See on the red team falling off the map again. I wonder if they're just eating themselves. Gonna 1v1
Score. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I think I heard them say they're locked in now to a character. If you don't lock in before the time runs out, it does randomize. It does randomize.
Ready for 3, 2, 1. Fight. Match point.
Surprise.
Under my protection. I've got you.
Seconds remaining. Winner. Score 2-2. Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Ready for 3, 2, 1. Fight. Match point.
Enemy coming my forward. Go, my friend.
All right. We're looking at a quick intermission while we get everyone set up here.
It's still in premises?
Quick intermission. We will be back. Right, we're back. We have match 2. The winners of the previous match are going to be Team 2. They're going to be the red team. And the new contenders are Team 1, the blue team. This is a lockout elimination. We're shooting for 1-1-1. I told the players, if they accidentally don't do that, just play it out. Just play it out. And in we go.
Even then, when we saw them double layer up on the EPS, it actually worked to their
Select your hero.
to their deficit, because they just got one shot by
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
The tanks in this game are very strong, so you definitely want at least one on your team.
Yeah, it worked out really well for them when they went 2 tanks, the Wrecking Ball and was it Reinhardt or Roadhog that double up on?
Fight.
I'm not sure.
The Roadhog, I believe.
So too.
All right, coming out. We're actually gonna go on board with the Roadhog on the blue team.
Roadhog, Moira, and Soul 76. Roadhog, they're going to take a tight spot and get people close to them with the hook. Heal up behind closed doors really easily. Spears moving from the Moira.
We got a rotation happening.
They have left their place of safety. Now they're stuck in there in a closed space, trying to find them. So we have a very strong engagement. So down. Moira keeping the Zyra away and keeping the 76 alive for a little bit longer before we can get
Hold her down.
possibly able to get the snipe at some point.
See the bubble there? Zarya bubbled their teammate so they couldn't get hooked. Yep.
My knowledge being checked. Hanzo's got the flank. I'm not sure how I like this, because if the Roadhog can actually punish this, now Hanzo is all alone with no support whatsoever. So it looks like he was just quick enough to go back to safety. Miss the Roadhog.
So if this goes to time, you see the timer in the upper middle running down. A control point is actually going to unlock, but we won't have to worry about that. It won't even get there.
And see, it looks like the Moira was just shy of getting to the ultimate 72%. Hanzo got his though, so I'm not sure if it would have made that much of a difference. Now, 1 win so far for the red side. Seen Aqua on the tank again with Roadhog. Lucio this time, potentially going to use some environmental stuff. Double Roadhogs. Looking at blue side. Yeah, Lucio is just out deep.
Yeah, Moira's not going to do a lot of damage, but she has kind of a consistent damage as she latches on with her grasp. Big hook! Couldn't get the combo.
Not this time, it looks like he was taken out quickly, like somebody said. He is getting pretty close to being able to use his ultimate. So is the Moira. Hold. Roadhog was in a bad spot there. They could have come away from they had Moira. They're having one first to die. Especially 5 minutes.
Soldier visor.
Soldier.
It's going to be a round 2 for the red team.
The red team is already up 1 min on blue side for the entire match. So if it's a best of 3 for 3v3 eliminations, if they win this match, then they move on, correct?
This is a brand new
Oh, it's a brand
new
matchup.
best of 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Ready for 3, 2, 1. Fight.
But I won't fault you for not knowing that. It has been a little crazy.
Don't fault me for anything.
Let me balance you out.
That's why I'm not playing actually. We'll be actually stacked, even though I haven't touched Overwatch since it was. Reinhardt keeping them in the box here.
On board with Sojourn now. Big hook by the blue team's Roadhog. Kill off their healer on the red team. So Sojourn, as she does damage to the enemies with her machine gun, she builds up a railgun that she can then fire with the right click.
Does that one hit anything? Or
If it's a squishy and it's a headshot, it does I think 260 damage.
okay.
Don't quote me on that exact damage number, but it does a lot of damage.
I don't know how good the sights are for these now. This is actually a new check and I haven't.
30 seconds.
Blue team Roadhog able to stay alive. It's now a 1v1 Roadhog versus Sojourn, and Roadhog wins. Speedsters keeping blue team in this.
Prepare for battle.
I'm hearing quite a bit of activity after that win for blue side.
Ready for 3, 2,
Ooh, Sombra.
fight. Match.
This is the first time we're seeing Sombra in any of these games.
Yep, and red team's coming out with the Reinhardt and Sojourn again. Different healers this time. Instead of the Kiriko, they're coming out with Ana.
Oh, Rissa with the deflect in order to get herself out of that corner. Getting killed up the Reinhardt. Just coming back up on the right side. Oh, it's damage. Looks like we can actually not play numbers here. Reinhardt is not even to go in with
Enemy eliminated.
as well. How do you just actually
He is getting
getting
bullied.
roughed up. All 3 alive on blue side and 2 down in that one altercation. Orisa not giving a crap.
2.
Did Orisa get all 3 of the kills from that?
I believe Arissa did.
Prepare for battle.
That's Speedsters again
Select your
deciding to carry the team out of their predicament.
That's the thing with Arissa. She has the range that Reinhardt doesn't. So in that tank battle, his shield is kind of gone by the time he can make it up to her.
I'm gonna have to check Speedster's PayPal history
Ready for 3,
after what just happened here. This might be a reverse sweep.
fight. Match point.
We'll go on board with the Speedsters for this round.
Yeah, Azaria.
Feel this in my bones.
In between the 2 peaks, who should have been using speed. Already down, instantly taken out. That was some range too on that.
That is the disadvantage to running a Reaper. Have to get in close to your opponent.
Yeah, between the Cassidy and the Mercy, the range advantage. Pretty good Orisa actually. If Orisa has her primary ability up with Spear, like they can engage from a mile away. And Lucio is not a bursty healer either. It's incredibly passive, so there's not really much for reaction and life-saving there.
The 1v3 did not work out for Speedsters this time. The team tank is overwhelmed. And that's the win for the red side. That's one of this best of 3.
Of the game.
I've played this game so much, and I've never seen this game. Nice play.
That was definitely a play in this game. Of game history.
We're going to change the map up to Bryce isn't paying attention. We're going to go right into our second map of this best of 3. Team 2 up 1. Team 1 need to win this map to stay in this.
Welcome to Castile. Prepare for battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, is this one of the ones that Lucio really likes to throw people off the map with?
I would say this side of the map is can be boop heavy. Yeah.
Ready for
And we might actually see it happen from Red's side. But what about Sigma?
First Sigma of the day. So with the Sigma and the Hanzo on the red team, they're going to want to be playing at range as much as possible. Blue team actually came out with a double tank. They're going to play it out though.
The Roadhog is doing some damage per second. He's gotten 2 pulls so far. This might end up in a kill. A lucky boom from Lucio will get this Roadhog off the map though. So that might be what he's aiming for here. I don't know whether
That is a big
Lucio
play.
is. He's indoors. He's cleaning up his apartment rather than actually fighting. He's doing parkour.
Yep, using that wall ride to his advantage. Staying away from the blue team.
It's 1-2. The moment Toad can get his ult up though, he may be able to just focus everything on the Lucio and finding his ult. So it doesn't matter how fast Lucio is, he's still going to again.
Looks like blue team is playing the objective. Remember earlier I mentioned if it goes to time, then an objective opens in the middle of the map. And both teams have to fight to capture. It won't go to time.
Lucio sure did numbers on the 76 though, but he did have his primary ability ready to just heal himself up with.
select your hero.
1 win for blue side, double tank scrap. But now, that means they have 2 less tanks to pick from this time.
That's right, this is
Try to
lockout. Good point, this is lockout elimination. If you win the round,
Let's
those
see
3 heroes.
Reinhardt. No Sigma for the other team. This
1.
Zarya being pulled out by Red. Mercy here for Soldier 76. It is double tank again though. They are using the whole. Oh, and he just jumps off the map because he's honorable. He's going to end up taking another tank.
You do the honorable thing. Oh, Sigma, that's not going to eat the beam.
Dang. They're just so confident in this Moira, I guess. They wanted to even things out after they got the win. But it is Moira. DPS and healer in one. It does not matter though when this Ira went up and took her lunch money.
That round, unfortunately, was chalk
Prepare.
when blue team came out with 2 tanks.
Select your hero.
They did the honorable thing. Also called losing.
Ready.
Alright, 1 tank, 1 DPS, and 1 Moira. Maybe they just threw it so that they could, like, pull out more variety. They didn't bring out the Roadhog again, which is one of the ones they won. I was thinking maybe they were intentionally losing it after they wouldn't be locked out.
Well, the blue team accidentally came out with two tanks last round. They decided to take the L.
Yeah.
Now each team has 1 tank, 1 support, 1 damage. Team's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I don't think Moira off the map was intentional that time. If we had a replay, we could see what happened. It's like
Diva all alone, baby Diva, no less. Even a knuckle sandwich by the Orisa.
Bunny Blaster
And
can do some
emoted.
damage. The emote at the end.
Oh,
Select your hero.
I'm taking a peek at their screens from the inside of the booth here. I'm seeing some pretty good picks from, it looks like red team here. That's a really cool Sigma skin.
Ready.
Humanity is shackled.
Oh, that was Reinhardt? That was Reinhardt? That was 6 skin.
Match point.
The Diva will not be doing much damage from that lane. He will want to go fully in, but the Reinhardt can just push her away as far as they want. Or to create opening for fast.
You do not want to get in range of Reinhardt's hammer.
It's technically a double DPS on the red side, but Ana does still have the healing potential.
Both teams just kind of poking, feeling the other team out. And here's the engage. He's in and out really quick.
Diva finally found an opening. Puts up his shield again. Oh, gets it down. I don't know why he did that. Just needed to wait for Cassidy to deal damage, but now Ana is out. Cassidy out as well.
That
It's wet.
is a win for the blue team. So
That was actually the first game that we didn't see speedsters on tank.
Select
That's
your
true.
It was game system on tank.
And the Rhine, the red team did take out the Diva at the beginning of that fight, but at the same time they lost their Ana, their only source of healing, and that's what kind of made everything fall apart for them.
Ready for 3, 2.
Orisa on speedsters. Baptiste on game 6.
Red team pulling out the Roadhog.
Double healer for an Orisa. I like the idea. Oh, Baptiste with invincibility frames. Disco time. Orisa going and taking the front now. Oh, Widow is looking like in critical condition. They weren't able to get rid of the Baptiste though. Those invincibility frames would be really useful here. That is a lot of damage from the Roadhog combo. Plus the shotgun does do even more damage against a larger target like Orisa. Then you can keep the headshots in from the Widow. Doesn't matter though, Widow is watched. Orisa with a very well timed deflection was able to get the healing from Kiriko here. Orisa was really close to dying.
Well, healed, but the healed out of Kiriko.
A rough sneeze away from picking the bucket. Orisa does have ultimate up. Roadhog's about to get his too. Kiriko is being run down by the Orisa. But they took the angle of getting rid of move time.
So what is Speed going to do with this ult? There he is right there. Not going to do a lot of damage to the Roadhog.
Roadhog did already use his ult though, so he's not going to be able to do it in response. Kiriko is teleporting all around. The Orisa does not matter. Spear connects.
Gonna battle over Titan.
Unable to get the combo fully off with the deflection off of the Orisa. Roadhog with the heals to try and stay in it, trying to run away. Does not matter. Cluster Speedsters looking at a match of 1-1 so far, correct?
That is a 1-1.
Play of the game.
Oh, this might be where we see the blast off the edge. Oh no, this was...
This first round? Yep. Big boot play.
You know, damage is
We're
good as
1-1.
infinite damage.
Going into the third map of this best of 3. Could be anyone's game. We're going to change the map to... Let me go back to Antarctica.
Arriving at Eagle Point and prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We're all tied up one map apiece. This map is going to be for the win.
Because of all the enclosed spaces, you're going to see Reaper come up here from either of them. Because there are a lot of places to hide. Not this round, though. Looking at a Roadhog, Kimiko is 76. This is Reinhardt, Mercy, and to join. Almost the same teams. Effectively. High rate of fire DPS as opposed to like a sniper. With very consistent healing.
Yep,
The
Sojourn looking to build railgun charge up. Luckily, Sojourn has a Roadhog body on the other team.
That being said, though, she does need to look out for actually trying to get consistent long-term DPS on the Roadhog, because if she does not continue scraping those items, she may just be asking for a hook at any moment.
What's the rush?
Healer on the blue team down. 76 down.
Doran gets them around.
Let me take a look.
Speedsters. She's clutched them before.
Actually, nice. You can manage to isolate the squishies, pull them in for a full combo with the hook. That will just be a 2-tap. But the Reinhardt takes it. The Reinhardt eats it so that there's no opportunity to use it on the back line.
Not looking good for Speedsters.
Getting peppered.
The 3v1 proves too much.
2-1.
Yeah, I think the blue team actually just kind of let red team collapse on them there in that round. When one team is running the Reinhardt, you basically want to keep him at range. He can't do much at range.
I'm also not sure on the viability of a Roadhog pick when there's so many corners to hide behind.
It's true, a lot of map to use for cover.
They are going to pull out the Roadhog again, though. This might just be a little bit of a comfort pick for speedsters here. Granted, now the enemy team, Zarya isn't one of the tankier tanks. It mostly relies on
She can't beat. She has 2 bubbles. Oh, she's hooked.
that might be a dead Zarya. Still have enough of the shield up. Cut back to safety, but
Hanzo.
Moira,
Opening pick.
yeah,
Hanzo is
does
now
make
down.
it a profitable. That's both teams without their DPS. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think Roadhog does have a little bit more of the DPS potential than Zarya. Although Zarya does have like constant doing damage, there's really no burst potential there. So if the Roadhog can try and focus on the Moira, like he does.
Late bubble, but the Moira is able to get away. So the issue with Zarya in this scenario is building energy. In the middle of the screen there, that number 0. She's not going to be doing a lot of damage until she builds that. She needs to go to 100 damage. 100% charged by people shooting her bubbles. Blue team's being pretty disciplined.
Being very patient about trying to get this consistent
Big hook.
Oh, gets the Moira down faster than the blink of the human eye. Yeah. That Moira actually
And speedsters.
Score
like butter.
1-1.
Remember the crap I was saying about Roadhog not being good for this map? I take it all back.
Prepare for
He didn't even use his ultimate at any point. He was at 99%. Didn't need it.
Sure, he's happy to prove you wrong in that round.
But yeah, now with the lockout, he is going to have to pick something good instead of Roadhog. I can't wait to start playing the game and be victim to that.
Ready.
Orisa. Honestly, Orisa might be a really good pick here, especially with the Baptiste again. They used it pretty well and efficiently in the last map, in Castillo. We got a hack from the Sombra.
Not looking good for the Hanzo of the red team.
Hanzo is running away. He was separated from his team. The tank is dead as well. Moira exchanging by getting rid of the Baptiste. If the Moira can focus on getting the Sombra out of the game here, we might be in luck. But the Sombra, doesn't she have like invincibility?
She is.
Oh, sorry, not invincibility. Invisibility.
She is invisible currently. Yep.
scouting around to try and find her. If the Moira can try and connect with the Orisa, that really is not a trade she would want to take, because the Orisa will just run in her direction.
For it. Use the fade cooldown. This is not looking good with the hack. It's another round win for blue.
Pretty clean altercation. Separating the DPS in the beginning there was huge, especially with the silence.
Select your hero.
Cheeky little hack. We had 2-1 for blue side. This could be a little bit of a reverse sweep since red was able to win the first match against in
3, 2, 1. Fight.
first match.
Match point.
The team pulling out the Roadhog themselves. Seeing Winston for the first time in these series.
Right, Winston coming out. I don't know how I like the Winston matchup against the Roadhog. We'll see how it plays out.
If they can wait for Winston all to come up and just play really patiently like they have been, then they may be able to just turn their attention to the carry. Bring us gets behind enemy lines. Almost connects with getting rid of the Hanzo, but overshoots his jump and ends up just in the snow.
The Roadhog's going to want to wait for that bubble you see in front of you to be used.
He's just on Bastion. Look, really risky there.
Wow.
Still ends up dying. Did not get hit by the hook. Very surprising. I swear it hit. I swear it hit. That was... The hook actually blocked out Bastion. I don't know how it missed. Winston playing safe, falling back behind his shield. Little bubble. And is alone. Was not protecting against the rest of the team, but 3v2 would have been a bad application anyway. He looks like he is trying to... Got it.
He was trying to use the bubble and kind of jiggle in and out of the bubble.
The more time that it took, the more likely Winston was going to win, since Winston was trying to go from 33% back up to that 100 and maybe have a chance of winning that 1v2. But it is tied up here in this specific map.
Ready for 3.
A Doom Fist.
Doomfist!
First look at the Doom Tank Fist.
Maybe seeing a very aggressive advance from blue side here between the Pharah and the Doomfist. Pharah taking the high ground, marking people. Looks like locations of the enemy far to blue team's knowledge. A very standard team on red with the range on Arma 76.
Unfortunately for the blue team's Pharah, the red team came out with kind of a blind counter with the soldier. And just kind of shoot her out of the air.
That's true. It's a rough spot for Speed to take advantage and hold this up.
He has a charged punch, but they are able to take him out.
Looks like we're going to see
Wow.
the red team move on.
That is a win for the red team. That was a closer affair than our last match, but still the red team's able to win.
One-point cut. All reliable.
All right, and that is going to do it. It's going to do it for the tournament, short tournament. We will be meeting up with the red team to give them their prizes. Thank you for tuning in.